We live.
Welcome to Big Fat Dubs, to the first episode of Rants. This is where we do a segment where something pisses me the fuck off, and we're going to talk about it. And for our first episode, we're going to talk about what the fuck is going on in DC.
It has become a train wreck in this last week.
A train wreck is putting it lightly, my friend. It's become a shit show, is what it's became. For those of you who may not know, recently DC movies were taken over by James Gunn, and what started out as a questionable universe of the DCEU, there was a lot of fixing to be done, but there was a lot of good happening. They are completely revamping the whole series, the whole saga, the whole universe, and starting fresh. Well, in doing so, they've made a lot of cuts.
A lot of cuts that are shocking to us all. Just why? Why, John, did you make this decision to literally scrap every big star from their lead role?
So I understand a few of them. I understand putting Jason Momoa from Aquaman to Lobo. I think that's actually a great fit because there's no one else that can play Lobo. Because Lobo's a biker gang, but he's also got more of that really crazy man mentality. And if you actually see pictures of Lobo and you picture Jason Momoa, it actually is like a pure good fit.
I just say have him do both. You can do both.
You could say you do both, but I understand the reason to make Lobo and everything like that. Obviously, some ones another one I agree is not bringing back Ray Fisher as Cyborg. It kind of was a bad note to left there after what happened with Joss Whedon and DC's kind of way of going about it. It kind of really burnt the bridge there. Another one is Ben Affleck not returning as Batman. Listen, I get it. I could care less. He didn't really have a lot to actually go into these Batman movies. Sounds like they're going to continue with Robert Pattinson's Batman, and they're going to probably move him to more of that main role of Batman in the DC universe, which I think is good. I enjoyed the Batman movie and Robert Pattinson's Batman. There's some fixings there, but I've always enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Another one that's still potentially kept is Ezra Miller's Flash movie. My question is why? Of all the things you decide to cut, why is his movie not cut? After the shit this person committed, and everything like that, and I can go on a whole round about that, but I'm going to talk about everything else. Some big ones, some really big ones, and two in particular. We'll start with the first one that is not the one I'm going to mainly talk about because I'm going to go on more about that. But it's canceling Wonder Woman 3 and removing Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. I'm sorry, but she was the perfect Wonder Woman. I'm not a huge fan of her movies. I think her movies were good, but I don't think they were oh my god, spectacular. But her character, her portrayal as Wonder Woman was absolutely amazing. I don't think anyone could have done it better.
She was Diane Prince.
She loved the role. She inspired so many people, the character and everything like that. She's very beautiful and a beautiful soul. She not only was she played the role as Wonder Woman in a sense of her beauty and her action and like that, but her inspiration was so well known, and she loved her role as Wonder Woman. I don't agree. And now the one that really pisses us off is getting rid of Henry Cavill as Superman.
Oh my god. When we heard that,
so I don't understand the fuck what happened there. There was a lot of things that were going on that he stopped doing. They weren't going to bring him back after Justice League. We never got him Man of Steel 2. And then Dwayne Johnson got him into Black Adam. And the studio came out and said he's coming back as Superman full time. Which then he left The Witcher, which is a Witcher series on Netflix. Which I've not seen it, but from what everyone I've heard, love the series, amazing series and like that. And all of a sudden, now DC pulls the plug and says Henry Cavill is not returning as Superman. The fuck is wrong with you on that? There's literally a guy who is so perfect to being Superman that you brought him back, you teased all of us with the Superman just to pull the shit on us.
Exactly. It doesn't make sense. It's You don't even announce like who's going to be these next people at all.
Yeah.
So you're leaving us in the dark. But still, why would you give up on the cast that's already been putting in the work? That is actually pretty much are the characters. Yeah, I mean the Ben Affleck, Rob Pattinson Batman, that can always be debatable. Henry Cavill though, perfect Batman. Gal Gadot,
Superman.
perfect.
Superman. Put your hand up. Hand up.
No.
Put your hand out like this.
So perfect Superman is definitely Henry Cavill. Don't. Gal Gadot,
That's what you get for calling Superman Batman.
Oh, jeez. Look, I think you are abusive to me to start doing something.
Give me a reason to slap you. There's two different superheroes.
Anyway, so yeah. Why? What is the thought process here, like, of totally rebooting everybody?
And the fact is like, why tease the whole thing? Why tease the whole thing that we're gonna get Henry Cavill back and everything like that, and did not? Like, I understand going forward with Robert Pattinson as Batman, he kind of established himself as a good Batman, but you're talking about now going with a younger Superman. But you're not doing an origin story anymore, so what's the point of doing a young Superman if we're not going to get an origin story anymore? And then the news broke out just recently too that they had let out the sequel to Man of Steel on who the villain was supposed to be, and that pisses me off more than anything, because we have been talking about this for a while, and what the fuck show is this?
Live action?
Something, yeah. We had talked about wanting there's so many villains that have never been done that we would love to see, and one of them was Brainiac, which came out. Brainiac, oh, this is Shazam. I can tell by all the gods.
Oh.
It was live action Shazam.
I didn't know there was either.
Yeah. But yeah, then now you have Brainiac was supposed to be the main villain in Man of Steel 2, and we don't get that.
Oh. Stupid.
And the stupid part is that we're gonna see probably the next Superman movie, Superman saga. It's gonna go back to fucking Lex Luthor, and we don't need another Lex Luthor. We've seen that. How much more do we get of the same characters fight each other in a movie? Cool. The other one that you've done multiple times is General Zod. Start getting into Bizarro, Brainiac.
You have so many others to get to.
That's exactly like with Batman 2. There's Batman 2. Like, we don't need Joker right now. I like the fact that you went with the Riddler. You kind of hinted at Penguin. Let's get Mr. Freeze. We had a very shitty Mr. Freeze.
Let's get Mr. Freeze. Let's get
Poison Ivy.
Poison Ivy. Firefly.
Firefly.
I mean, there's other ones out there that we can so much do with that they have not even touched.
Yep. Also coming out, rumor is that Dwayne Johnson will not be coming back as Black Adam. I could give a shit less about that. I have my issues with Dwayne Johnson and his arrogance and everything like that.
Which I think is funny because they were talking about how Black Adam was supposed to be the whole start of the new series for everybody, and now it's like, well, that's not even the case anymore. You don't have any.
Yeah, but my thing is like, I get it when Iron Man was the face of MCU, because Iron Man was a well-known superhero. One of the main protagonists of the Avengers.
Right.
But they're saying like Black Adam is supposed to be the face in DC. Black Adam was a villain.
Anti-hero.
He's an anti-hero. He's a villain. That's literally what he was. He was a villain. And why would he be the face of DC when if you think of DC, you think of Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman? Just saying. Like, it didn't make sense. It was just, that was my whole thing about The Rock, is that he's just so egotistical. But with the whole firing and everything like that, the only thing I worry now is with, James Gunn and everything like that is, are you going to do the same thing to Margot Robbie and the Suicide Squad and John Cena and Peacemaker? Those were your already projects.
Those were your projects, and very successful. Very
successful, but do they stay, or are you cutting them too? Because I think that would be the dumbest thing if you got rid of Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn. she's absolutely been killing it as Harley Quinn.
And she cut John Cena as Peacemaker, you know.
You know, you took a guy that actually no one really knew the character, and you took it from a guy who was Mr. Hustle, Loyalty, and Respect in freaking WWE to actually, he was fun. You know, it was a very fun show.
Also, Idris Elba, you know, got him out of the Marvel world where he was pretty much secondhand, gave him a main role, gave him a chance at a...
you had Sylvester Stallone as King Shark. He did something good, but is their job secure? It sounds like Zachary Levi is not uncertain about his future as Shazam.
Yeah.
You know, which is kind of disappointing. And I don't agree with what DC's doing. And the problem is that they have so many stories, so many characters that could beat Marvel. But you're just going out proving why Marvel's kicking your ass on every level.
Exactly.
You know, that's my thing. Because the thing about Marvel is that it could be edgier than... Or DC could be edgier than Marvel. And we've actually watched the animated movies, the DC animated movies that came out a few years back, and they have a saga of them, and they were great. They were amazing movies. There was a couple bad ones, but they were amazing story and everything like that.
Right.
But again, I don't know if you're gonna do that in live action because the problem with my only thing for you, James Gunn, is this: do your own thing. Don't try to be Marvel. Because that's what the last DCU did, and they tried to be Marvel so bad that it was so flippin' terrible.
Yeah, they rushed. Trying to play catch up to what Marvel was doing, and you fell on your face trying to do it. Sorry. Oh, Marvel's got their Avengers already go. We gotta get the Justice League going.
Yeah.
You fucked it up.
You really fucked it up. You really fucked it up.
The worst part, you fucked it up so bad that they had to go back and release
the Zack Snyder cut
just to save it.
Which actually, you're still bigger pieces of shit for that, because that movie was 10 times better than any DC project you came out with since the Dark Knight trilogy. And the worst part about it, it made us want more because it sets you up for great things to come, and yet we're not going to get it.
No.
You know, and my thing is, too, is you canceled a lot of future projects. You canceled a future Michael Keaton Batman movie that was supposed to be Batman Beyond. Yeah. You canceled Batgirl after it was already filmed and in post-production. You canceled it. You know, it's still up in the air. Are you even going to release Aquaman 2? You know, should you release Flash? Are you actually going to release Shazam 2? So many different things that you have already done, but you're now going back on, and it's actually very disappointing to see.
Exactly.
You know, it's kind of like, you know, your issues with Harry Potter World. You had such a great Harry Potter World with the 8 movies and everything like that, and then there's a lot of shit that went wrong with the Fantastic Beasts. You know, Warner Brothers, I think, better be careful, because the powerhouse that is Disney might buy your ass out.
Buy your ass out and then do it all right.
Yeah, because honestly, they haven't done a whole lot of things right. I mean, should we talk about Space Jam 2? Fucking shit. Space Jam 2 is garbage. The most unnecessary sequel we ever needed in the world. So, I mean, how do you fix DC? I wouldn't have gotten rid of Gal and Henry.
No.
Ben Affleck, you want to replace Ben Affleck with Robert Pattinson? I think that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
But I think you shouldn't have gotten rid of... If you were to redo your cast, but you were wanting to keep Henry and Gal, I'm perfectly fine with that, because they are Superman and Wonder Woman in my eyes. You know, I know most of the people's eyes, Christopher Reeves, or Linda Carter and everything like that, but to us, who, you know, for our live action Superman and Wonder Woman, that was these two. And it's going to be very hard to replace that. And it's going to be very hard to have that same feel of a Superman and Wonder Woman as what those two did, in my opinion. Batman's easier to replace because apparently we need, every decade needs a new goddamn Batman. So we're fine there. We're totally cool there. You know, 1990s, that was Michael Keaton. You know, unless you want to count Val Kilmer and George Clooney. 2000s, and that was, Christian Bale. 2010s, that was, Ben Affleck. 2020s now it's gonna be Robert Pattinson. So y'all do what you want with Batman. Just do different villains, please. I'm okay with not seeing Joker for a while.
Yeah, Joker for a while. Yeah.
Oh.
Joker and probably Riddler.
Also, the other downfall of DC is that they've also canceled. I'm kind of glad they did this though, because it would kind of ran its course since Arrow's ended. Was they're ending the CW verse, the Arrowverse, which I'm kind of glad it is, because ever since Arrow ended, it hasn't been the same.
That's what people said. Arrow was, of course, the flagship of that whole thing.
Yeah,
great show.
Technically, if you really think about it, the flagship was Smallville.
Well,
because Smallville was out before Arrow.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, anyway, yeah, you have Arrow, you had the Flash, Supergirl, which everybody was kind of up and down with. Legends of Tomorrow, which I thought I like Legends of Tomorrow, which another one everybody
surprisingly good actually.
Yeah, nobody really cared for Batwoman at all, especially with the controversy that happened on that show.
Yeah, that was a show that definitely. That show, like, you had to have had that you were trying to stop me from saying something bad. Yeah, every villain you faced except for the one, whereas I think the name was the Thinker. Every villain was a speedster, and they were faster than you. So you lied in every goddamn series. I would say the show I loved the most was Arrow. Stephen Amell did an amazing job as Green Arrow. A character that no one really knew of. You just thought of Robin Hood when you saw him.
Yeah, because we always thought of him, as the Hawkeye version.
Yeah, literally, he was Robin Hood. He was a archer in a green arrow and everything like that.
I mean, he also was like the rival of Batman too. A billionaire, dressing up and going out with all these gadgets and stuff, fighting crime.
So, DC, I don't know what came through your mind, everything like that, but honestly, not a fan of your whole direction. And it's just, honestly, you got my stamp of disappointment.
This is one I remember.
Yeah, the Superman animated series.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny. You think of DC, they kick Marvel's ass in everything cartoonish. And again,
that's where they've had them.
This is where I think that you totally fuck up on. You literally have Batman and Superman, who are the 1 and 2 of the most popular fictional characters of all time, and guys like Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, who are on the lower end than you, beat you. Like, the only one that compares to Batman and Superman for popularity for Marvel is Spider-Man.
Spider-Man and Wolverine.
Yeah, but mostly Spider-Man. Like, Spider-Man's literally the face of Marvel.
I'm just saying because you said 2.
Yeah, so 2 and 2. Yeah, it'd be Wolverine. But yeah, literally, if you look at the top 3 superheroes, it's 1 Marvel, 2 DC. But yeah, Marvel just is whooping the shit out of DC. So DC, disappointing.
Yes.
Yeah. So thank you guys for tuning in. Let us know what you guys think about
those. This is the Batman Beyond intro. And, my God. It's going to see that forever.
Yeah, Batman Beyond intro and everything like that. Let us know what you guys think of what's going on in DC. Let us know if you have any agreements or disagreements, what your points are and everything like that. And we'd love to see, hear from you guys and like that. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys have any comments, leave them in the comments below. Like, subscribe, punch that notification bell. I know people think, I'm beating up Kelly too much. Still deserve that after saying Henry Cavill was Batman.
Hey, who knows? He might become Batman instead now.
No, that's blasphemy. That's blasphemy.
I mean, maybe that's what Sean Gunn is.
That's blasphemous.
Maybe that's what he's going to do. Everybody gets a different...
No, that's blasphemous. I'm sorry.
Oh, I remember that show.
I don't remember this one.
Smallville.
No, this one, Smallville. Yeah, the last one. I don't remember.
Zerka, I don't know. No. Somebody say
Kelly's struggling on names a little bit. Alright, we're going to end it there, you guys. Thank you for tuning in and everything like that. Let us know what you have and everything like that. Check out our trailer reviews and our football podcast that we've done. Anything you want to end on, Kel? I'm sorry I'm beating you up too much.
Too much? Every day.
Shit like we did earlier.
Yeah, please just let us know, and we ourselves are gonna definitely keep a close eye on this, as you know, this is definitely something that we have always, you know, we're big DC fans as well. You know, just we're concerned. We're concerned in the direction this is going.
Absolutely.
We thought, okay, yes, with Gunn taking over, that oh sweet, you know, he's gonna do so great and everything, and then all of a sudden, within a day, it's just like your heart drops. Like what?
Yeah, just you know, so much success after we did to the Suicide Squad, Guardians of the Galaxy, and everything like that, to completely redoing the DC universe. But it's like, why? Again, this show is so bad, by the way. Show is good. Alright guys, thank you for tuning in and everything like that. And as always, you got anything else for the peeps? For the Big Fat Dubs Army?
Big Fat Dub Army, as we get close to the holidays, stay safe, keep warm, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, all that good stuff.
Good night.
You guys, thank you very much.